Well, gang, tomorrow's the day, May the 6th, the 1-year anniversary of the flash crash. This is Red with the RedDragonNeo.com. And will it happen tomorrow? Will we have a crash tomorrow? I have no idea, but it certainly is looking very, very bearish right now. Looking at the weekly chart, you can clearly see, same thing I said in the other video, is this candle right here could be similar to this one. We could just close the week out low and have our rebound on Monday. See how that you have a little topping tail right there, not really topping tail, but see how it went up about halfway into the candle of the previous week. That was probably done on a Monday. I don't remember that far back, but it's probably done on a Monday. Then the rest of the week was obviously down. We could have that same scenario tomorrow. As for today, it's looking like we are going to have a bounce, but understand that there is no sign of this curling back up. This is getting ready to get a bearish cross. While I still do not know if it's going to come up here and put in a lower histogram tower and put in negative divergence, you know, right now it's not looking that way because it's very, very steep of a sell-off, with the silver getting absolutely hammered, with the manipulation that is going on with Ben Bernanke saying that commodities are going to take a correction, and whoa, there we go, commodities take a correction. It's like he's God. You know, what's that telling you? I mean, he just manipulated it down so JP Morgan, those thugs, could get out of all those short positions. They're selling off silver and all the commodities. So and that's going to take the market down with it. You know, the dollar's rallying, the VIX is rallying. This chart is still pointing down. No signs of it pointing up. So anyway, I had to pause that. I'm sorry. You didn't miss a thing, but I lost my train of thought. We are looking very much like this thing is rolling over. There's no signs of it coming back up at this point. So it doesn't even look like it wants to curl back up and put in that lower histogram tower. So possibly this here is the negative divergence that we got, or possibly it's just going to go down quite a bit and then finally come back up later. You know, it's very much looking like a big sell-off could happen. Whether or not that happens tomorrow or not, I just don't know. You know, on the daily or on the 60-minute chart, it's looking like it wants to go positive, and I thought maybe it might do that yesterday, curl up and go positive. I do expect this to continue down, like I said, all the way to negative 10.0 or negative 7.5, somewhere in that range. But I was really thinking maybe we'd pop up quickly and roll over tomorrow. So tomorrow, the non-farm payrolls come out. If they're absolutely horrible, you know, we can just drop off a cliff and keep on going, and we just won't even go up at all and put in any move at all. But it would be nice if we could get this to roll up here and go over, roll over. Basically run up here to this 1340 area right here, and basically, you know, it'd be nice if it'd break out of this channel actually and give the maybe just a quick up move to get the bears another chance to get short. You know, but they usually don't do that. Usually they just keep right on selling off. So you know, we just don't know what's going to happen. If it opens and non-farm payrolls gives it a rally, you could probably expect to say that this bottoming tail is it, and we should have some type of ABC move up into Monday. If it opens flat, well, if it opens flat, you're pretty much going to expect it to sell off and roll over. Now, if it gaps down one more time, then you know, you're going to have to look at this right here and see how far down it goes. But we're getting close to a bottom. You know, it's negative 2.5, negative 5. I really think it's going to go down here. So again, it's just going to be hard to tell. We literally could have a crash tomorrow if this thing just opens flat and tries to work its way up and just kind of struggles in this area and then rolls over, because you see this channel, it is stuck in this channel, buddy, and it respects this channel just like it respected this one, respected this wedge up, respected this wedge up. Same thing on the channel down. So is this bottoming tail it? Are we going to have a bust out and move up? I'm not sure yet. It's really going to depend upon the non-farm payroll reports and what how the market takes it. The RSI, relative strength, is definitely going down here to bear territory. It's majorly in bear territory. Once it goes below 30, if it goes below 30, it's super bearish and probably get to oversold territories. I don't know if it's going to curl up here, run back up to 50, then run back down, or if it's going to go ahead and continue down in bear territory. There is still room to go here on the ADX line. It could curl right up and go right back up here to 50, and as well as take the DX line with it. So this is really going to be a hard call. It's really going to be based upon what the non-farm payroll reports does, how the market interprets it tomorrow. If it's a quick pop, it may turn and just drop. You would certainly expect on any quick pop, you would expect this to pop up here and go positive on the initial pop. But the question is, will it hold or not? Will it roll over and come back and do a back test here and then proceed higher, which would be your A, B, C move into Monday? Or will it pop up out of this channel just as a fake out move and then to squeeze out some of these bears and then fall back down? Of course, you would expect the bears to short this the first time out. Second time out, it should succeed. But this first time it pops out, I would think that it would certainly fall back down and retest this trend line. So it's really going to depend upon, obviously how far up this thing goes, how far up it goes here, if it pops out at all, and it's all going to be based upon the non-farm payroll report. So, and how the market interprets it. You can clearly see on the 30-minute chart, it's still heading down. It went up positive, negative, positive. So we had kind of a choppy day, even though it was wild. But it could easily come down here to 1320. Of course, if it pierces that, then it's going to head lower. But the probable move, you would probably think, just guessing, I would lean more towards a gap down in the morning to flush out the last remaining bears and hit a gap window area right here at 1320, hit this support, then rally back up the rest of the day. That would probably bury this down here to -5 or at least, and as well as it would probably push this down as well and create a positive divergence. And at that point, this would probably go down to, in the -5 to -7.5. Nothing to say it has to go down to -10, but it could just simply go down here and curl back up. So, and that would obviously push you below 30, and then probably recycle back up into Monday. We are in a crash territory window. There's no question about it, whether or not it happens or not. It's really a tough one to say. You look at this one here, and you could easily see it going, I don't know if that's refreshed back up or not. Yes, it is. Okay. So you can easily see it running back up here and hitting this top channel line right here again at about 1340 area. And so if it hits that, if it opens there and does not go above it, then you're going to expect another move down. And that's basically this entire channel that you've got right here. Because it's not going to get out of it. It's got a gap out of it. It has to gap out of it. It's the only way that the market gets the strength to do this. So basically it closed right around here, as you can see. So if it opens up here at 1340 after the non-farm payroll reports, and does it, even a little bit of a gap out, I'd be hesitant to think that it's going to have the strength to go up. I would really like to see, if it's a bullish move, to see it really gap up higher, much higher here, and get out of this channel clearly. So go up here to 1350 to tell me that this is real. And if it does that, there'll probably be bears jump on board. Like I said, they'll push it back down for a back test and then maybe back up. But this is very much looking like a crash window here that could happen tomorrow. You see the VIX here, it has just moved up, boom, 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 steady. And we're 5 days down now, or 4 days down, I'm sorry. So we could have another fifth day tomorrow. Generally speaking, they like to close the Fridays up, but there again, Bernanke manipulated this market when he basically had silver sell off. This is all for the gangsters. I mean, this is clearly 100% manipulation. This silver tanking is manipulation in the market, clearly. And so I expect that to continue. As far as the SPY chart, you can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4 down days. We can have a fifth one. Nothing to say that we don't. There's no signs of it curling back up yet. And we really have not put in a really nice bottoming tail like this one here, where it's showing clearly close slightly positive, kind of a spinning top candle pattern. So we haven't had that yet, and that's really what we're needing. This still is a very bearish candle, and so tomorrow you're just going to have to look and see where this thing goes. If it just goes up here to this 1340 area, bangs on that right there, and that's how it opens flat, you can probably expect it to roll over and continue to sell off and possibly break this line and maybe even have a flash crash. If that does not happen, if it gaps up clearly and gets out of here, the first one could be shorted after the gap open, I believe, and it should roll down and come back and retest this, and then if it's successful and doesn't break it, puts in a higher low, then you can expect a C wave, an ABC type of wave into Monday. If not, we could have a crash tomorrow and a big move down. So okay, that is all I got for today, gang. I will see y'all tomorrow on the blog. Good luck, everyone.